Have you ever turned someone down only to instantly think, wait, why did I do that? In anime, guys make this mistake all the time, missing the perfect girl staring them right in the face. So let's count down the top 10 anime where a guy rejects a girl and regrets it. Get ready for romance, comedy, and a big helping of regret. Number 10. Toradora. This isn't your usual boy meets girl romance. In fact, it's more like boy overlooks girl because he's too busy being oblivious. Ryuji is a kind-hearted guy with a serious case of resting scary face. He has a crush on Minori, his adorable, hyperactive classmate, but things get complicated when he accidentally teams up with Taiga, his tiny and ferocious neighbor. She has a crush on his best friend, and he's crushing on hers. Talk about messy. Taiga isn't one to show her soft side easily, but when she starts to fall for Ryuji, it's the most heartwarming thing ever. Ryuji, however, is so caught up in his one-sided pursuit of Minori that he's blind to Taiga's feelings. Cue loads of hilarious misunderstandings, friendship goals, and Ryuji's eventual realization that he's been falling in love with his palm-top tiger all along. By the time he realizes it, he's basically signed up for an emotional roller coaster he never saw coming. Trust us, you'll be rooting for this adorable mess of a couple from the start. Number 9. Golden Time. Banri Tada learns that rejecting someone isn't as straightforward as it sounds, especially when the past is involved. Banri starts college with amnesia, having lost all memories of his life before an accident. He meets Linda, a girl who turns out to be someone from his past. Though he initially brushes off his connection with her to pursue another girl, Banri can't shake his feelings for Linda, as he slowly begins to recall their past. As his memories return, so does the deep regret of rejecting Linda. Banri's struggle between his forgotten memories and his current reality is one of the most intense emotional journeys you'll find. By the end, you'll be rooting for him to fix his mistakes and appreciate the second chance he has to reconnect. It's a bittersweet ride that shows how painful regret can be when memories are at stake. Number 8. We Never Learn. Yuiga is a high school genius tasked with tutoring a group of unique girls who each have academic weaknesses but tons of charm. At first, Yuiga is completely focused on his own goals, pushing away any romantic advances from his classmates. He's convinced he's just their tutor, but these girls have other ideas. As Yuiga spends more time with each of them, he slowly realizes he might actually have feelings for more than one of these amazing girls. By the time he figures it out, though, he's knee-deep in friend-zone territory and struggling with his own emotions. Watching him juggle his ambitions, personal feelings, and, yes, his growing romantic regrets, is both funny and heartwarming. We Never Learn is packed with endearing moments, awkward confessions, and the hilarious regret of a guy who just didn't see what was right in front of him. Number 7. Fruits Basket. Yuki Soma, the prince of Fruits Basket, has a ton of admirers, but his cool and composed nature keeps him from showing his feelings. Then there's Toru Honda, who enters the Soma family's complicated world with her boundless kindness and acceptance. Although she's quick to make friends with Yuki, he's too reserved to let his feelings show. Yuki watches as Toru grows closer to his cousin Kyo and begins to realize that he may have missed his chance at love. Yuki's regret comes slowly but surely, and while his feelings evolve into something more platonic, you can tell he wishes he'd acted differently. His internal battle and eventual growth make him a standout character, and his story reminds us that sometimes timing is everything. In Fruits Basket, unspoken feelings and missed chances create a beautiful story that will tug at your heartstrings. Number 6. Rent a Girlfriend. Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend is a bit of a train wreck. After being dumped, he decides to rent a girlfriend for a day to ease his heartbreak. Enter Chizuru, a charming girl who just happens to be a rental girlfriend. At first, Kazuya treats Chizuru like a quick fix for his own loneliness, brushing off any real feelings. But as they keep meeting and getting to know each other, he realizes that maybe, just maybe, there's more to her than just a rented date. Despite his early rejection of the idea of falling for her, Kazuya finds himself constantly drawn to Chizuru. His regretful realization that he pushed away something genuine with her is painfully relatable and leads to a lot of hilarious and awkward moments. Watching him try to win her back and prove himself is an emotional mess you can't help but enjoy. Number 5. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. In Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, we follow Sakuta, who meets the mysterious Mai, a former celebrity suffering from a strange phenomenon that makes her invisible to everyone. Sakuta, however, can see her, and the two share a series of deep and memorable moments. Although he's initially hesitant to admit his feelings, he's deeply affected by her, even rejecting the idea of falling in love to protect himself from heartbreak. Mai's rejection stings, but over time, Sakuta realizes he'd rather risk it all than live with the regret of never fully opening his heart to her. Their complex relationship, mixed with elements of the supernatural, makes for a touching and heartfelt romance. This anime is full of humor, charm, and just the right amount of "why didn't you just say yes sooner?" Number 4. Kimi ni Todoke. In Kimi ni Todoke, we follow Sawako, a shy and misunderstood girl with a big heart. Shota, her popular and outgoing classmate, is friendly to everyone, but he's oblivious to Sawako's growing crush on him. At first, he brushes off the idea that she could be interested in him, seeing her more as a friend than anything else. But as Sawako begins to blossom and capture the hearts of others, Shota's feelings start to shift. Seeing her come into her own, Shota regrets not recognizing her potential sooner and keeping his distance. The love story between these two is innocent, sweet, and full of tender moments that will leave you rooting for them to finally get on the same page. It's a slow build, but trust us, it's worth every second. Number 3. My Teen Romantic Comedy. Hachiman from My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu is about as cynical as they come. He's convinced that romantic relationships are just traps waiting to cause pain. When he meets Yukino and Yui, two girls who have their own complicated feelings for him, he tries to keep them at arm's length, thinking he's protecting himself. But as he watches their friendship grow and deepen, he starts to regret not opening himself up. Hachiman's journey is all about peeling away his own cynicism and realizing that love, while complicated and often painful, is worth pursuing. Watching him grapple with regret over the connections he almost missed out on is deeply satisfying and adds a lot of depth to the story. Number 2. The Quintessential Quintuplets. Futaro Uesugi, a super studious high schooler, is hired to tutor 5 beautiful, quirky sisters. He sees them as his students, no more, no less, and tries to keep things professional despite the sisters' growing interest in him. One by one, they develop feelings for him, but Futaro is too focused on his studies to notice or care. As he gets to know each sister better, Futaro's feelings start to shift, and he realizes he may have missed out on something special. The show is full of hilarious misunderstandings and heartfelt moments as Futaro tries to figure out which of the sisters he's truly fallen for. His regretful journey makes this anime a must-watch for rom-com fans. Number 1. Clannad After Story. Clannad is the king of tearjerker anime. Tomoya Okazaki initially keeps his distance from Nagisa, the sweet, kind-hearted girl who shows him nothing but love and patience. Though he pushes her away time and again, she sticks by his side through thick and thin. As Tomoya experiences life's hardships, he realizes just how much Nagisa means to him, and he's consumed with regret for the times he took her for granted. This anime is an emotional journey about love, loss, and second chances. Tomoya's story with Nagisa will leave you with tears and a heavy dose of reflection on life's precious moments. And there you have it, the top 10 anime where a guy turns down a girl and then realizes, "Oh no, I messed up." Which of these anime hit you right in the feels? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more anime lists like this one.